Hey guys, I'm MS Guy, and today I'm going to show you a cool browser extension that I made, and I am going to show you how to create it yourself. So, what this browser extension does is it changes a random number of links on a web page to the link to Never Gonna Give You Up. So, essentially, it's a browser extension that Rickrolls you. So, today I'm going to show you how to create this yourself so you can use it on your own. And what's great about it is that it's pretty easy to create. So, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is create 3 new files. And as you can see, I've already created a folder for our extension. I just called it Rickroll extension. So this first file I'm going to save as manifest.json. And if you've created a browser extension before, then you know that this file is just giving information about the extension to the browser. And this file I'm going to call popup.html. And this is what's going to show up when you click the extension in the browser. And then this I'm going to call content.js, and it's a JavaScript file, which is where our main code is going to be going. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to edit the manifest.json file. So you need to put those opening curly brackets there. And then there's a few pieces of information we need to put in. So the first is manifest version. And this is going to be 2. You have to put 2 there. And then name, this is the name of the extension. I'm just going to call it Rickroll extension. And then the author or the creator, I'm just going to put my name, MSGuy1. And then in the description, I'm going to put the description of the browser extension. So changes links on a web page to a Rickroll. And then the version of the extension is just 1.0. And now I'm going to put browser action, and this is the pop-up. And so I'm going to put default pop-up, and then the file we created, popup.html, and then default title Rickroll, and then now I'm going to put the content scripts section. So this will be putting in our JavaScript file. So content scripts. And then here we're going to put matches all URLs. And this will make sure that it works on all pages. And then we're going to put in our file, so JS, and our file name is content.js. So now that we have that done, our manifest.json file is done. Now I'm going to move on to the popup.html file, and this is going to be pretty quick because we don't really need the popup file for this extension, but it's just good to have. So I'm just going to put here just an H1, and it's going to just say Rickroll extension, so you know what it is when you click on it. And then I'm going to put some basic styles here. And so just going to put the font and I'm just going to have a background color. Okay, so that's it for the pop-up file. That's all I'm going to do for the pop-up file. At least you can do some more if you want. But now I'm going to move on to the content file. And this is where we are going to put our main code for the Rickroll extension. So the first thing I want to put in is an alert, and it's going to say extension works to make sure that it's loading correctly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable to store the links on a web page. And then I'm going to create a for loop to iterate through all the A tags or links. Now I'm going to create the random number. So what we need to do to create the random number is create a new variable, and then it's going to put in math.floor, and then math.random times 10, or whatever number you want to put in. I'm going to put in 3, and then plus 1. So each time it'll pick a random number between 1 and 3. So there is a 1 in 3 chance that the link you click on will be a Rickroll. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in dot href equals, and then I need to get the link for the Rickroll. So I created this bit.ly link, so I'm just going to put that in there. And then I am going to put in an if statement around this. So that only if the random variable equals 2, then it'll change the href of this link to the Rickroll. So now that we have created our 3 files, now and we've all saved them, then we can go into our browser and put in the extension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my browser here, and I'm going to type in the name of my browser, and then :/ and then extensions. So this will change based on what browser you're using. And now you can see all the extensions that I have on my browser. So the first thing you would want to do is make sure that developer mode is on. And this allows you to load your own extensions into the browser. So once you have that on, click Load Unpacked, and then open up to your folder, and then just select the folder, and then click Select Folder, and now your extension should be in the browser, and you can see your description and your name and the version. So now you can click on this icon here, and that is the extension. So now we need to test it. So to do this, I'm just going to go to google.com. And then you can see that our alert is here, so that's a good sign. And then there's a bunch of links here. So some of them will be Rickrolls. Now we can click on a link and we'll see if it's a Rickroll. So let's click this link, and then it takes you to Never Gonna Give You Up. And so we can try it again with another website. And now we can go to, I don't know, duckduckgo.com. And then the extension works. And then there's some links. And then here we can click on a link. And then this. So now that our extension works, that is pretty cool. We can use it for whatever you want now. But I think the best way to do it would be to trick your friends into downloading it, because that would be funny. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you enjoy making this extension on your own. And also, the link to the files on my GitHub will be in the description, so be sure to check that out. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.